Hello. Hello, babe. Hello, everyone. I'm just busy writing a community post. I just walked in. Seriously, I'm not prepared with any topic today, even though I did have a topic that we needed to talk about in the lists that I had not prepared. Just, I was drafting and thinking to myself, what am I going to talk about? And I see this one is an important one regarding millennials and Gen Zs and their spending mindset and why so many Gen Zs are looking so old, right? I'm not a Gen Z. Like I said the other day, I'm late Gen X, early millennial, because I do delve in both of these generations. Apparently, my traits, somebody will say, you're a millennial. Then I'll be like, not exactly. Then somebody will say, you're a Gen X. And I'm like, not exactly. I think I'm a mixture of the two. But you have Gen X's, Gen Z's, not Gen X's. Gen Z's, they are looking tired. The Gen Z's are your guys that are born from 1999 to about 2009. I think right now, what generation is this after 2010? Alpha generation or something like that. But it's the Gen Zs that I want you to talk about, their mindset, their financials, and the stresses that they are going through and why they look so old. They look older than me. You see how old I look. But a Gen Z will say, oh, I'm 26. And I was like, you could have knocked me off with a feather because I thought you and I were the same age. It's just that you look older than I am. Yeah, those are the stuff that I wanted to talk about. I want to do my research so that when I come to you, of course, I speak about something that I understand and probably just it's not for, I don't know, it's educational purposes or maybe just for knowledge. It would have been up to you how you looked at it. But for me, it was more like, hey, did you know? Let's educate each other. Let's maybe research has it wrong. Maybe whatever, genetics are changing. Whatever the case is, I'm going to be coughing a lot today. I started coughing a lot when I was coming back from work. Mikado, how are you? How are you? I'm so sorry, guys. I need to send. I'll check it out this evening and we'll talk. Okay, cool. Much love. I love everybody. That community of mine, the clan. Mm, mm, mm. I feel like I'm super blessed having them in my life. Then comes you guys as well. I love y'all, business partners. I think you are a additional to the blessings that I've been blessed with because I think we all alike, especially here. I think we have this mentality. We all want to make money. We all want to improve our lives. We all want financial freedom. We all want just comfortability, because that's who we are. We just want to be comfortable and also make sure that the people we love are also comfortable. And I need to switch off. Oh, my goodness, I'm a chaos this evening. Which evening that I'm not a chaotic person? Please let me know because coming well, which one did went off? Because all of them are. This is crazy. Oh, maybe this the device I'm using. Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry if it's vibrating. I apologize. Anyways, Makado, hi business partner. How are you doing? Good. How are you? I'm doing very well. 100% same spirit. I'm telling you, we are same spirit. I think we love the same things. I feel like if we ever met, it would be chaotic with happiness, like just joy. I know I've been proposed to organize like what you would call a meet and greet. I think that's a great idea, even though I'm planning a masterclass. But of course, masterclass people have to pay. But this suggestion was, I'm so sorry, guys, I've been coughing a lot. This suggestion, it seems more like let's have like a hangout, like a lunch or breakfast or something, and just have a great time together. I am actually entertaining that thought. I am entertaining it because I did go to one earlier this year. I think it was in February. If you know, Sister Dimzamo, she was celebrating her 10,000 subscribers, and she invited me. And I was like, "Oh, you're inviting me to come? I thought people had to win to go there." She's like, "Oh, well, because you are a YouTuber I highly respect and love, I thought you should also come." I was like, wow. And when we got there, it was so beautiful. It was so entertaining. I got to learn so many things from other content creators. And interestingly, many people that were in there, I would say 90% of the people that were in there, they did not know who I was, which is like a fresh of breath air, if you ask me, because sometimes you walk into a room and everybody knows you. Um, and then maybe some people may fall within the cracks and then assume that, oh, Clantis is cold. I tried to go say hello, but you're just focusing on other people. I don't like that at all. I don't like that because I want whoever comes to me, I want to be able to give you the attention that you deserve. But hey, sometimes when you are in a situation where you probably you may be a leader of some sort. I'm not claiming to be a leader, but somewhere somehow I feel like with my YouTube channels, I have a responsibility, and my responsibility is kindness. My responsibility is courtesy, as well as warmth. I know some people might say, "Oh no, you don't owe us all that stuff." I know I don't owe you, but you must also remember I'm a cancer. I know I always say this, but it's true. There's that thing that we have as cancers. And Mikado says, I love that. Let's do it. Yeah, I think it was on your live when that suggestion was made. I can't remember. Was it your live or it was Lungisile? I can't remember whose live it was. I think it was yours that where there was that suggestion. Macau says, yes, I remember I watched the vlog. Yes, it was beautiful and I love that setting. And so when I heard that suggestion, I was like, yeah, I could do the same thing. Let's leave the whole masterclass thing. Masterclass thing is coming at a later stage this year. But I would like to get to know you guys and get to see you guys' faces, put names to the faces. Is it the name to the faces or face to the name? Same goes with my main channel because I think my main channel will have a cow if they heard that I had a meet and greet with this channel, but I did not have it with the other channel. So I think maybe it's gonna just be a mixture of everybody, of the both communities, the business partners, and the clan. So I don't know. It's something that I need to really, really, really think about. Guys, you already see the title of this live. Go ahead, start shooting your burning questions about YouTube or niches, one of the two or both. Sometimes people might want to know how these two correlate and how it can benefit me. You can even ask about pivoting, like changing your niche. If you are fearful, what are your fears? I would like to hear about them so that I can talk into them. And let's get you growing. Let's get you growing because the truth of the matter is if you niche down, it's quicker for the algorithm to learn your content. Remember, we teach algorithms. Yeah, they're like a child, a little baby. So, a child, before they go out there into the world, you have to teach them. You have to teach them all the lessons they need to learn. They have to also ask questions if there's any questions that needs to be asked, of course. But this is a robot we're talking about. It's not going to ask you questions. It wants to learn from you. What are you about? And how can I help you once I understand what you are about, right? That is why before you start your YouTube channel, you need to know your audience. Who are you targeting? Who are they? What gender or race? What is their location? What do they do as a job or as an activity? Or what they age, what they eat, what do they enjoy, what do they like hearing, things like that. Because if you're not going to ask yourself that question, you are going to come onto YouTube and fumble. You're just going to make mistakes upon mistakes. At the end of the day, these mistakes will mess with your mental health. And that is why many people will like, oh, YouTube hates me, or the algorithm hates me, or whatever and whatever. When in fact you came onto the platform with a mindset of your own, without first understanding the whole issue about YouTube. YouTube is just not YouTube. It's just not a platform where you upload videos. Great. If that's what you want to do for documentation sake, or for memory sake, or for diary sake, cool. You don't have to follow the technicalities of YouTube, because the technicalities for you to grow, the technicalities for you to make money, and the technicalities for you to stay successful on the platform, they are there. And they are here to help you thrive on the platform. So ask questions, guys. Ask questions. If there's a question that you're unsure of, ask away. Ask. I'm here. I'm here for you. Mikado says we can do meet and greet or breakfast with Clantis slash business partners. Yep, I think so. I think so. It's something that I'll have to go to Sis Tandy and ask her how did she do it, and things of that nature, so that also I do not find myself being talked about by entertainment channels and oh, better, worse, Twitter. Ooh, that ghetto. I'm glad I left it. I used to be on Twitter since 2012. Uh, so, okay, let me put it this way. I was on Facebook. When Facebook started in South Africa, it was in 2008. I opened my first Facebook account. In fact, I only had one. When I opened my Facebook account, it was December 8th, 2008. And I remember getting a message from Facebook telling me that I was number 38 to have a Facebook page. I was like, oh, number 38. So it's pretty new, this thing here inside. They used to give that report back in the day. I don't know if they still do. And I was enjoying Facebook. Facebook was just growing, and we will interact with each other. And I was meeting people I never met before from South Africa, everywhere. And my page was growing. I don't know what happened around 2010, 11, 12. It became like a war zone. And I asked myself, what is going on? Then I did my due diligence and I discovered that before Facebook, there was a platform called Mixit. And I started learning about this Mixit, and then it even had its own language. People were not writing in full sentences. And I hate it when people talk to me in abbreviations. I still believe in full sentences. I still believe in words. I believe in reading words. I don't believe in shorthand. Shorthand, I only do it when I'm writing something that I need to remember later on, not in a conversation. And they were bringing that onto Facebook. And I'm thinking to myself, what is going on here? Then there were fights. After fights, people were coming into your DM. And most of the time, I don't know, do I have nice lips, people? Suddenly, my lips were doing things to people. My lips were doing things to people. And they would come onto my inbox and say, oh, I'm attracted to your lips. Ooh, I want to look at your lips. And I'm like, ew, ew. But it got worse. It got so worse. that it almost became a platform where people, just nasty human beings, saying things, nasty things that they want to do to you. I mean, like, surely, you know, like, I was like, I'm out of here. I left Facebook in 2015. I was like, I'm done with Facebook. But in 2012, I opened myself I opened myself a Twitter account. Now, nobody was going to Twitter because apparently Twitter was for intellectuals, which, by the way, it was true. It was quite for intellectuals because that's where we exchange ideas. We had like what you would call battle of ideas. We would talk about all kinds of stuff, enjoyable, brain stimulating types of conversations. Goodness gracious me, I don't know. Around 2015 into 2016, Twitter. Again, I have found myself doing my research. Where are these people coming from? Guess where they were coming from? For some reason, some Facebooker discovered Twitter that they were always intimidated by, and they did what they were doing on Facebook. Where all these things started with Mix It, and then it was brought to Facebook, and now it's on Twitter, and I keep running away. I thought, okay, maybe they will realize that this platform is mostly for people with some kind of decorum. Mm-mm. I no, they were not. I found myself, I don't know how many times being a victim of bullying by Twitterati. And I would not, for the life of me, get myself involved in tours, as eventually it was called. And suddenly you started hearing people talking about uh what was they call it? Is it Black Twitter? Is it Black Twitter? They start talking about Black Twitter, and then they will criticize people that are contesting on idols or whatever it was, just tearing people apart, just tearing people apart. And I was like, where does one go to now? Okay, fine. I was like, the only thing that I can do is just give up this platform at some point. I knew I was going to give up Twitter at some point because it became worse and worse and worse and worse. To this very day, Twitter has never recovered. It's like the ghetto of ghettos. And I'm not talking like our Kasi is being like, I'm talking downright dirty, trash. And I was like, I'm not going to be part of this trash. I remember very well when I stopped tweeting, it was on the 20th of January, 2020. I said, adios, everybody. And I left and never looked back to this day. Just like when I left Facebook in 2015. Well, I would say I did look back, but I have an explanation why I went back to Facebook is because of my YouTube channel. And my Facebook is specifically on content creation. It has nothing to do with whatever else is going on out there in the world. Nothing else. It's just content creation. It's just that I'm not active on my Facebook. The only time I'm active on Facebook is because I dropped a stories on Instagram and then it goes automatically to my Facebook stories. And that's the only time my Facebook will be active. Other than that, I haven't got. I think maybe it's trauma and distrust of the platform. Let me show you something. Guys, I kid you not. I kid you not on what I'm saying. I'm going to show you receipts because just yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. This is Instagram. This is my safe space where I do crazy stuff. Listen to this. I got 4 messages. 4. And I'll read it to you just to show you that something ain't right here. So, of course, I do what I do, and then I always believe when people follow me, it's because they enjoy my content. But there are people who slide into my DM. Let me show you. I don't know if you'll be able to read what it says. Let me read it for you. It says, thanks for following back, handsome. Thanks for following back, handsome. I used to get that back on Facebook, and I would not entertain or say anything. And then I got another one, but this one was day before. Somebody followed me, and then I usually follow back. When you follow me, I'll follow you back. And da 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 da. This person says, "Hello, dear." I don't think it's going to be appropriate to read this, but you get the idea. But any at the end, the person says, "Hope you don't mind, dear." There was a request. It's a bit disgusting. It's a bit disgusting. I was like, "Oh no, Facebook 2.0. There is no way. There is no way." Just as I was dealing with that one, then I have this one. Also, nasty stuff that I can't read for you. But most of them, well, guys, I don't see it. Maybe if you said something about my nose, because I love my nose. My lips? What's happening? What's there to. I'm just trying to examine. I don't see it. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. I'm lost for words. This Instagram is my safe space, just like YouTube is my safe space. But these people, they're migrating. They're coming. They want to destroy every social media platform. The one thing that I love about YouTube is that it gaslights the haters and the trolls and those people. It really does. It's a click of a button. For example, if somebody says something nasty to me in my comment section, all I do is hide them from the channel. And hiding them from the channel doesn't mean that they will not get any notification when I upload a video. They will still get a notification and still be able to watch my video. And they can still comment. However, I don't get to see the comment, and my community also doesn't get to see the comment. In other words, they're just talking to themselves. But guess what? At the end of the day, they watch the video nonetheless. I got the watch time, and I will get paid because of the eyeballs. In case you didn't know, as a YouTuber, when you hide somebody, they can still see your material, and they'll watch, and then they'll make a comment. You don't see the comment because you've hidden them from the channel. It's quite interesting. It's so interesting. I think with Instagram as well, they try their best that if you block somebody and this person goes and open a fake email account, the algorithm will still dictate that it's the person that you blocked before, and therefore they cannot follow you ever again. So yeah. So let me go to your comments. Maybe there's a question there. Okay, Makado is laughing. Yeah, Makado, seriously. What's there? It's like, oh, your lips are kissable. What? Oh, Tini Ann. Love you too. Love you too. I don't know how to do this laughing. I'm so not creative, honestly speaking. Tini Ann said, it's still for intellectual, my brother, compared to Facebook. No, no. I'm so sorry to let you know. It's no longer. It absolutely. I went back just to check if things have changed. It's just terrible. It's terrible the way they deal with people. These are your own people dealing with you in that manner. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe there are some parts where it's intellectually stimulating. Please let me know where so that I can follow those people. But you see, those other ones, they always find a way. They always find a way. Always. Today, Anna says, I'm happy here on YouTube and I love it here. Oh, and I love you being here, and I love you as a person, honestly speaking. Thank you for being here. Thank you for shining a bright light. I know maybe you don't get told these things, but I will tell you right now. I'm giving you your flowers while you are still here and can hear me. Today, Anna, you and Cynthia, walk with all. I'm not leaving other ones aside, guys. There's a big reason why I am picking these amazing people. I know you're all amazing. Please don't get me wrong. I love you. I do. But Tidiana, Cynthia R, Walk with Or. I know I'm forgetting somebody else. Man. When I say when I meditate more than I pray, and in my meditation, I always send out a vibe that you be blessed abundantly, just abundantly. You know, out of the blue, you just get blessed abundantly. Nothing, nothing. Just get blessed abundantly because of your amazing hearts. You guys are just amazing, absolutely amazing. Then I have everyone else. Oh, Mikado, Princess, everybody. You guys, ish. You know, if one could just open their heart and take a piece of that heart and give it to you and say, this is it. Keep it, cherish it, whatever it is that you do, I would do it. Trust and believe me. I love you guys. When I say that, I mean it. I truly mean it. Woko all says, hello, Mensa. It is loud. Maybe about 20 minutes ish or so. But there's nothing tangible that I've said thus far. I'm mostly throwing everything at you guys. If you have a YouTube question or a niche question, or both YouTube and a niche question, I'm here to answer it. I'm here to answer it. And then we have Shantae, who says, "Hi guys, who are commenting? Hi Shantae, how are you? I'm Clantis. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much for being here." Then we have Obi, who says, "Please read all." I am gonna read all. Obi says, "Shame, man. I know my lips. I have no idea what's up with it." And then we have Woko all says, "Hello, Obi. Hi, Obi. It's good to see you." No, I do read all comments. Don't worry, Obi. I do. I do talk, and then I go to the comments, and then whatever comes out of there, and it's a question just like I am asking, then we'll have a conversation. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't know. And I do see those Twitterati coming onto YouTube, and they think YouTube operates like Twitter, today's X. They think, and they find out the real hard way, because YouTube don't play that game. YouTube takes itself very seriously. To be turned into Twitter, it doesn't play that game. It got this very active and intelligent algorithm that when it gets to that, before I even see the comment, it's gone, and it also bans you. And people like they will open it different. It's like, but why did you block me? And I'll ask, what did you say? Because I didn't see your comment. Most of the time, people that get banned by YouTube, it's not because I reported them. It's because they came with the Twitter mindset. Twitter mindset. I love YouTube for that reason, and I think Instagram as well is getting there. But it only started with trolls that you block. Therefore, they can never follow you ever again if they open a different email or a different account. They no longer play that game, but they don't protect the users from, mostly like the content creator, from trolls. Oh, don't ask me about TikTok. If you think Twitter is worse, with TikTok, my question that I always ask is one: who raised them? Was it a pack of wolves? Hi. They will, whether it's something that is good, or something that is nice, or something that is wholesome. They will always find something to tear you down on. And I don't think it has anything to do with projection. I don't think they are projecting. I think it's downright evil people, like naturally evil. And you know what's the best part about it? I knew somebody who was nasty on TikTok, and this person is a church goer. I'm telling you, this person believes, and it's one of those in church when they pray, they faint and foam in the mouth. But on TikTok, you would swear they are the devil's child. How is that even possible? TikTok, you couldn't pay me. You know, I did go to TikTok. I do have like maybe two accounts there. You know, I have a true crime channel, and I always want, whenever I posted on my true crime channel on YouTube, I will also like compress, excuse me, the sweet spots of my video onto TikTok. Hmm. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be party to this. Let me leave you to your TikTok. Let me go focus on my YouTube. That's what I decided to do. And then I opened this channel, this very one. Then I thought, I'm going to post business related, YouTube related, and all that stuff, financial related content on my TikTok. Imagine I am showing you, probably you are even a content creator on TikTok, and I am telling you, or I am showing you how to work the algorithm, or how to earn money or something like that. Horrible, horrible. I had to stop. I was like, I'm done. I'm out of here. That's TikTok. And again, you realize these are the same people they are growing up on social media, from Mixit, Facebook, Twitter. They tried YouTube, but it's not working the way they want, and they jumped to Instagram, and they like, I'm getting blocked here, and I can't go back to troll the person that I've targeted, and they graduated to TikTok. And then you ask yourself again, who raised these people? Somebody must have raised them, and that person gag and that I refuse, because we were all brought up by a parent that did their best. And most importantly, the parents that brought us up, whether it was a single mother or a single father or both parents in the house, all of them taught us to be upstanding, contributing members of society. They never taught us to be nasty. For what reason? Why would you do that to another human being? What do you get from bringing down another human being? All because that human being put a video up, and that video made them happy, and they chose this platform. Maybe they're coming from a horrible situation in their lives. Maybe they have bad mental health, and they discovered making videos gives them the liberation, gives them the happiness and the joy they've always been searching for. And then you come, and in most cases, they always go for something you have no control over. Something about your face, something about you. I've seen another, that one made me cry. I think what made me cry more was how this lady responded. Somebody just went and decided to write a comment about this woman and said to her she was ugly. And you know how she responded? She said, "Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for saying that." And she left it like that. That comment. It was people who came after this horrendous human being. Horrendous human being. If I am ugly, what does that got to do with me? How did I make myself ugly. How do I change? I hope, sometimes you hope that some people, when they say something, come up with a solution. Or better yet, dig into your pocket and make me look beautiful by just telling me something like that. I don't get it. How did they make themselves? It's the mentality. Like, how do you even begin to say something like that to another human being? And what must they do about it? I don't understand some human beings. I don't. There was another one that tried me with my teeth, and I was like, "Hey, listen. These I love them to bits, and there's nothing you can say to me about my teeth. Nothing. I will show them to you, like proudly. I do see some people with gaps between their teeth when they talk. They will talk like this, and when they laugh, they will laugh like I don't do that. I laugh just like that because I know you to see them. They're mine, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. And if you say go and fix it, fix what? What God created? Am I saying that God made a mistake? No, I will not dishonor God like that. Even if I have millions in my pocket, I will not. Everything where it is, it's supposed to be where it is, period. If you have an issue with that, go take it up with God. Ain't got nothing to do with me. If it bothers you, that's your problem, not mine. That's just how I've always been since I was a little boy. When people are like, but Conan, I don't know what you call it in what is the Joburg Zulu? Guarana. You know how when you Guarana, wena unamazinga aqaqene ngathi udlinye uphuthu oshisayo ngithi oshisayo uphuthu, and I love Putu people. I don't know how to explain it to my international viewers. Basically, it's almost like grits, but little harder and more fluffy. That is uput. And I'm like, and I like it delicious. And my teeth, if they continue to get it's fun. It's fun. I love it even more. So I don't get it when somebody says that to you, like, um, um, I just have to think that it has something to do with mental health more than it has to do with projection. The fact that you are able to say nasty things with your mouth or able to type nasty things with your filthy fingers, it has something to do with what's in here. Something ain't right. Something is screwed. There's a loose screw somewhere there, I always think. But most importantly for me is, were you raised by a pack of wolves? And that is why you just can't help it. It is nature to you. I don't get it. So that's where I have gotten to on these streets. That if somebody tries me, I am just going to, just utilize what I think maybe is the issue with them. And then, and most of the time they come back and they swear at you. Remember, when you curse at somebody, that's because you lack vocabulary. And it becomes all too clear now that, oh, even if you went to the matric certificates, chances are you are going to see results that are below 50%. They passed by the skin of their teeth because the education system allows some people today to pass with 30%. And that is why on my main channel, I call them 30%ers, because there's no way an intelligent person, the first thing that they see before engaging another human being is their physical look. Intelligent people don't care about your physical look. Intelligent people, they are concerned about what can they learn from you. How can you engage in a battle of ideas, learn from each other? You agree to disagree if there is a disagreement of some sort. The face, nobody cares about that. Something physical that they know very well you have no control over, they don't care about that. Intelligent people. That's what they do. But the 30 percenters, for some reason, they think if they touch something about you, they've won the day and they feel good, always pompous. And you're like, oh, Shane, you sound like you are a 5-year old in the kindergarten playgrounds if you only think about it. And so I usually take them at that level if I feel like it sometimes. Sometimes when I feel like being petty, again, I'm a Cancer, or being toxic, again, I'm a Cancer. And if you know a Cancer, right, we always go for what we think is your weakness. And in most cases, we go for your lack of intelligence. And that cuts deep because you've been struggling throughout your academic career, and probably you are still struggling because of the lack of comprehension of things. Maybe there's something else that is happening in your life because you can't think beyond your nose. That's how I deal with trolls these days, and many of them never come back. That's when I feel like, let me entertain you. In most cases, I will not. I'm like, let me entertain you. I think I'll just entertain you either through a video. If I don't entertain you through a video, I will entertain you in the comment section. Because if I entertain you in the comment section, I know this is engagement for me, watch time for me. Therefore, dollar comes to me, not to them. So sometimes it's just a strategy for me. Like, can I get a troll today? Can I get a troll today? And I literally look for a troll. When I find one, it's me and them. All for what? Engagement between me and them. Not anyone else. I do see other people do come in and make their own contributions, but it's mostly not because I'm inviting them. That's because I need engagement with that person. Yeah, being on social media has been interesting since 2008 for me. I have seen the good, the ugly, and the bad. Right now, we are at the worst, especially on two platforms, maybe three. That is Twitter, X, TikTok. Those two are motherships. Then I think Facebook is beginning to be a little bit better because you don't hear much reference made about, oh, I heard or I saw or somebody was nasty on Facebook. But you always hear the usual suspects being Twitter, especially Twitter and TikTok. And I don't go there. I don't go there. I thought I was going to open a Twitter account because of this channel. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that at all. My goodness, I forgot to. It's this one. Now I see. Uh, da, da, da. Okay, wait, let's see. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I mean, seriously. I thought automatically it will, lower the volume on its own, but it did not. So yeah, guys, it is what it is with social media today. It's how you handle it, I suppose. With YouTube, I'm so happy that the caliber of people that follow my platforms, quality. You know when I say quality, like quality. I heard somebody the other day say why my channel is not growing as much as all the other channels. And my answer was very simple. And this is not to shade anybody, but when you do something and people find quality, you know what it does? It always sifts out those that don't appreciate quality. And then the people that appreciate quality are the ones then that come on board because they appreciate the quality. Quality never grows anything fast because it's too expensive. It's exclusive sometimes. So that is why I'm not worried that, after so many, I mean, it's been almost a year, I'm still stuck. at below 20,000 subscribers. I don't mind that because I know the people that are there, quality. And you see it in the comment section. My comment section is filled with, I believe, intellectuals. I believe it's people who also appreciate intellectualism. And it's people who also have questions in their heads and they are looking for answers and they come to a platform like mine and hear my two IQs being rubbed together, as I say. I think that is the reason why I believe my growth is of a quality nature, and I love it. I love everybody that comes there and subscribe and engage me with such maturity and intellectualism, you know. And I know that some do not. They may struggle with grammar, but you can tell the quality of their comment, the quality of their comment, you can tell that this person is intelligent. Maybe they were writing too fast, to make their point, and then the grammar went to school. And besides, who cares about grammar? What I care about is the logic that is in here. I can learn from a question sometimes. And when I learn from a question, you will hear me go like, that's a good question. Wow. Because I did not think about it before, or I did not think about it as I was, whatever it is that I was doing. Then you will get those, and these are my favorites, pseudo intellectuals. Pseudo intellectuals. I don't know if you ever heard of pseudo intellectuals. These are the people that I don't know who they try to convince in most cases. I think they try to convince themselves that they are intelligent. You see it with the comment that they leave. And you're like, were you trying to show off your English to me? Because I don't understand what you're saying. I say a bunch of words and they love like essays. It should be this long. And you try to follow because you need to give a chance to somebody. Right? I believe in the benefit of the doubt at first sight. You the one who's going to prove me otherwise. And then you sit there and you read and you're like, what are you saying? What are you saying? Those are your pseudo intellects. And in most cases, they always want to correct you. They always want to correct you. Despite having you said in your videos, this is my opinion. And opinion does not mean you have to correct the person because it's neither right nor wrong. So why do you come and say correction? How do you correct an opinion? Unless I do not mention in my video that this platform is opinion oriented. Commentary is opinion. So you can't say you're wrong in an opinion. I already know that I could be wrong. That's why I said opinion. But in pseudo intellect, that part flies over their heads, and then they will like, you are wrong. And then post. And then I get the notification. I click on it. I read, you are wrong. And I'm like, can this go back and read again? Maybe I misunderstood something. And you haven't gotten to the crux of the the comment because you're still trying to understand the opening sentence. Pseudo intellects, I call them. And I always tell them that one thing that annoys me the most is a pseudo intellect. Pretending to be intelligent when you know you're not. Period. You can tell when a person is intelligent. And you can tell when a person is trying it. And you can tell when a person is trying to convince themselves that they're intelligent. And you're like, oh gosh, here we go again. They're there all the time, especially on my main channel. I decided not to entertain them anymore. Like, just Don't say anything. Don't say anything because you do not want to get annoyed by that. Honestly speaking, those are the joys of being a content creator, guys. You come across all kinds of people, all kinds of stuff, and it's up to you how you deal with it. You know, you are not forced to respond to anybody. You're not forced. But I will say maintain and nurture the ones that are good to you, the ones that appreciate your work, the ones that want to learn from you, and also those that want to teach you. Be open to being taught. Be willing to learn from other people so that you also do not come out or come off as a know it all. Nobody knows it. I don't know everything. Trust and believe me, I'm always willing. I'm always willing to be corrected even when I'm wrong. I'm always willing to learn something new. If I did not know about it, I will ask questions because, hey, these two IQs of mine, either can speed, Shan. How they can speed. The moment I see or hear something new, I know I'm in trouble. Up until I have bothered myself to look it up, learn about it. I always say I went down the rabbit hole. Trust and believe me when I say I went down the rabbit hole, I went down the rabbit hole. And I came back with all the information that I could and comprehend. Like in the my main channel, I had to learn the whole law in order for me to speak the way I do. The whole law. When they say this, what does that mean? Down the rabbit hole. I come back, okay, I know. Then I hear something new, I go down the rabbit hole. And then as you go down the rabbit hole, your brain begins to tell you, come on, bro, you don't have to keep coming down here. All you have to do is just use specific laws and then make sense of what you are hearing because they will be relevant or relative or related to this law. That's how I'm now able to put things together. I even had a lawyer once to me says, if you went to court and you represented somebody, you actually can come out a winner without having gone to law school. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, listen to you. You almost sound like us. And I'm like, because why? I bother myself and I go down the rabbit hole, learn what I need to learn, and then come back up. Trust and believe me, if the Senzo Mewa murder trial was not on, I'll be just as ignorance can be about everything. But now, I'm quite wise when it comes to that department. Why? Because social media is what it's supposed to be about. Learning and sharing information. While you're doing that, you are building network, you are building friendships, you are building acquaintances, you are collaborating with brands because they love your own personal brand and making money out of the platforms because these are the opportunities they also open. Doors of opportunities just open. Something that you never thought you'll find yourself doing. And then suddenly here you are. Why? Because you opened a YouTube channel or you open a TikTok account or you open an Instagram or you open a Twitter or Facebook and you are showing people the person that you are, your brand, and people fall in love with that brand. And guess what? Then you find yourself jet trotting because a brand somewhere in the United States or somewhere in Australia or somewhere in Ghana wants to work with you because they like your vibe. They like the way you do things on social media. So we got to be wise when we are on this, especially when you are young. Where I work, I've sat in a panel of interviewers, and one of the points in the interview was about your social media life. Dare you lie? There is somebody who goes digging every single social media account you ever had, the ones that you thought you deleted. You can think you deleted something. No, you are playing games. You're playing games. Things that you said when you were 12 years old on social media, it plays a role in your interview today. It will determine whether you are going to get the job or not get the job. The things that you say on social media. I've told every single member of my family who are at school that how you behave on social media will have a bearing whether you are going to make it in life or you are going to be a fail pop, because there's no company wants to associate themselves with you. And in most cases that I have seen, when the tech guy at the interview comes with a sheet of paper and we are reading the sheet of paper about your previous life on social media, and then we start picking on that. And you know what is the usual excuse that we get? I was young and stupid. That's what we always hear. I was young and I was stupid. Now that I'm older, I now realize no, you ruined somebody's life before. I've had two candidates before who the social media platform, the in the comment section, a family member of the person that they were cyberbullying reported back to them that because of your behavior towards our loved one, they ended up themselves. Now, how is the company I work for, even though you didn't pull the trigger or took the rope and gave it to them, or you pulled the rope yourself, you contributed in somebody deleting themselves. And they learned that for the first time because they never go back to their comments. They never do. And then you tell them, do you know you are responsible for this? The shock on their faces, and like the excuse of being young and stupid almost 20 years into social media is not acceptable anymore. And now I'm also advising you, if you got kids that are now on social media, tell them when they do something like this, it has a negative bearing on the person or on the victim or on the target. And they will carry that with them for the rest of their lives until they stand before their creator and answer. Irrespective of how old or young or whatever you were, that is not an excuse, or that is not a defense. I'm telling you from what I have seen as sat in a panel of interviewers twice before. For a job or a big brand, and that big brand is like, wait a minute, let's see where you stand. If your social media is messed up, my advice is always is, if you were a bully before, take responsibility now, right now, before you sit in any interview or any, sit down and create a video and apologize to people way before you start putting all these things. Trust and believe me, if you did that, me, I believe in redemption. I believe in second chances, and I believe in a great mind always take the position to humble themselves and make an apology when they were wrong. Do not apologize when now you realize my future is at stake and suddenly I was young and stupid. And all those 4, 5, or 6 or 8 years that you spent at university thinking that you are going to be a doctor someday, or you're going to be a lawyer someday, or you're going to be an engineer someday, all went down the drain because of one tweet. Be careful what you say on social media. I'm telling you, social media is now part and parcel of interviews when you are looking for a job. Sometimes, if you've been to multiple interviews before and you are sitting at home and wondering, but how come? I've been to 100 interviews already and I'm not getting a call back. They went down your social media. If you've done things before or said things before, I advise you right now, sit down, create a video, cry your lungs out, apologizing. Find the person or people that you've done this to and let them say it on camera, I forgive you. Trust and believe me, you would have released yourself from that yoke that will never break till the day you turn 65 and you've never had a job of what you went and studied for. Companies, that's why even YouTube itself is distancing itself. That's why if you look at the policies of YouTube, it's distancing itself from people that are unsavory with unsavory characters on its platform. And I'm telling you, whether you delete your YouTube channel, it archives all of that so that it will be referenced to companies someday. Be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch and it is um your desires and all that stuff and good stuff. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. Teach your children this. Tell them that be careful what you say out there. Someday you are going to regret it. When these ghosts comes to haunt you, I think there's a say that the internet does not forget. That is true. Oh, that is so true. Trust and believe me, it's the truth. The internet does not forget. You can delete the account and you go, whoo, at least I deleted. No, it goes nowhere. You can even Google yourself, your old Twitter account, you'll see there looking at you in the face. And you're like, oh, no, 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 no. I deleted you along. No, these are receipts. So just be careful. That's all I'm just going to say. I'm going to say that. Since we did not get to, I have to change the title of this video now. I mean, of this live, because we didn't talk anything about what I wanted to talk about. But other than that, guys, thank you for being here. I do see all of you are here. 10 people, 6 likes. Can we equalize that, please? 6 likes, 10 views. I see. Oh, now it's 8. Can we get 2 more people? Please. The algorithm gets triggered by the like button, by the way. It really does. And please help me out on that department by liking the. Thank you. I see 7. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's get another like, guys. Let's get another like. Thank you. There's another like that came through. Let's continue, guys. The like, the like, the like. Let's like, guys. Thank you, guys. Even you two who is watching the replay, please like the replay, which is a video to you already. Thank you, guys, so very much for that. I appreciate you. You know, it's nice to be appreciated, and I appreciate you. Thank you, guys, so very much for that. I see Mutle has gone live. I got a notification. Mutle G is is live. So when I jump off here, I'm going to Moshe's live and check it out. So yeah, guys, 8 likes. I like it like that. You can give me one more, just one more like. Just yeah, one more like. There's 9 views, 8 likes. Can the 9 person, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, let's call it a night. Let's see each other again tomorrow. Probably I'll be more prepared. In fact, I'm working from home tomorrow, so definitely I'll be fully prepared with a video. Guys, thank you. Goodbye. Love you, business partners. Love you, love you, love you. Bye. Oh, okay. I did not press okay. Okay. Bye.